Good morning, y'all, and happy Thursday or Friday Eve, as we like to call it here at News 5. Thanks for joining me now for News 5 Now at 8:05. I'm Shamani Baker. This morning, head of security at the Louvre confesses hundreds of Winn-Dixie stores closing their doors and a brief road closure in Mobile. We've got those stories and much more on News 5 Now.
Brought to you by Green and Phillips Injury Lawyers, covering news from your neighborhood and around the world. News 5 Now starts right now.
Well, you know the drill. We always start off with our big stories this morning. Number 5, the person in charge of the Louvre in Paris admits that they dropped the ball on security and allowed a jewel heist over the weekend. The head of security told the French Senate that the museum has a shortage of security cameras outside of the monument. Number 4, a man is in custody after driving his car into a White House security barrier. It happened Tuesday night. The man was arrested and will likely be charged with destruction of government property. Number 3, dozens of Winn-Dixie stores are being sold or shut down, including the one on Schillinger at Ziegler in Mobile, Highway 90 in Theodore, and Baldwin Square in Fairhope. A number of Winn-Dixies have already been shut down or converted into Aldi's. Number 2, a grant program in Foley is providing funds for property owners to improve the exterior of buildings located in the city's local and national historic districts. And in the Foley Main Street District, owners could get up to $5,000. And number 1 this morning, a portion of Airport Boulevard will close briefly this morning. This will allow Alabama Power Crews to install a power line near Pinehole Drive. The work will be done in 2 parts. One is starting at 9:30 this morning and another at 9:45. So be careful if you were driving on Airport near Pine Hill Drive this morning, heading to work or to school. Let's move things over to our question of the day. Today, that question is, describe your perfect date night. Let me pull this up for y'all really quickly. It looks like, it is not coming up. Nonetheless, the question is, describe your perfect date night. I'm sorry you all can't see that. Let's move over to our poll and see if you can. Nope. We'll have to say about the question. Describe your perfect date night. Britt says some fishing poles and a little snack, top tier. Oh gosh, Paul. Someone says, I'm going old school with this one. Just a can of whipped cream. Lord have mercy. Carla says, relaxing in my recliner in my PJs, watching mindless television shows while eating whatever my hubby cooked for dinner. Hey, it's a great date when you're 76. I love that, Carla. That sounds like a good time. Let's see what else. Someone says, me, myself, and I. Ooh, Amanda has a good one. Happy hour at the Haberdasher with their Saturn and Parmesan truffle fries. Their truffle fries are so good. And then dinner at Noble South with the duck leg confit Mobile Gems. I love that. I love the Haberdasher, and I am with you on the truffle fries. Someone says, cuddling with my cats. Someone says, I gotta find a date first. That's fair. Sandy says dinner at Olive Garden, then a long drive with the windows down. Afterwards, a walk at the beach and taking the time to hear the waves of the water. Then maybe a little dancing with my husband. I love that. That sounds like a great date. So soothing and romantic and fun. What would y'all say? If you're watching live, what is your perfect date night? Comment down below and I'll share it with everybody on News 5 Now. We're going to move over to our poll, and it is, have you ever been on a cruise? I have not. Y'all, I don't know how I feel about being in the middle of nowhere, in the middle of the ocean for days on end. I just personally don't know how I feel about that. 305 people say yes, they've been on a cruise. 151 say no. I'm not opposed to it. I think I would just have to warm up to it. And I would have to do like a 2 or 3 day cruise. I do not want to be on a cruise for longer than a week. Not going to happen. A lot of people are saying that they have trips scheduled. Angela says, I have been on 5 and I'm going on the 6th one in December. Good for you. Someone says, yes, 40. And I have 8 more scheduled. Well, you're not new to this, are you? You're an experienced cruise traveler. I love it. Someone says, I have sailed out of Mobile and New Orleans. 3 booked and coming up this Monday. All right. Been cruising since 2005. Wow. Linda says she's going on the Spirit out of Mobile next week. Safe travels. Have fun. Robert says, I'm going on number 4. I love Carnival. How fun. Invite me, y'all. Everybody's going on these fun trips. I want to go. If you want to chime in on those questions and polls of the day, all you have to do is head over to our Facebook page. Make sure you are liking and subscribing to the page first, and then you can comment, and I'll share some of your responses right here on News 5 Now. Thank y'all so much for joining me this Thursday morning. I hope y'all have a great work day, school day ahead. And we've got a lot going on this weekend. Make sure you come back here tomorrow at 8:05, and I'll give you the rundown of at least 5 things that are going on this weekend. I know for a fact we have a breast cancer walk in Spanish Plaza in downtown Mobile Saturday morning. WKRG would be there. I will be there. Devin Walsh will be there handing out water. There's also Boo at Bellingrath happening Saturday night. Cherish Lombard will be there, dressed up in her Halloween costume. So we've got a lot going on. Again, make sure you're here tomorrow, and I'll tell you what those things are. Thank y'all so much. Have a great day. I'll see you later.
Covering news from your neighborhood and around the world. You are watching News 5 Now, brought to you by Green and Phillips Injury Lawyers.
In the courtroom, the judge knows best, and this judge does too. If you've been hurt in a wreck, you need a law firm that knows the system and how it works. I'm attorney David Green. Call or come by anytime. You never need an appointment.